Hey, it is January 10th, Monday, and I'm doing my first video review of the week and of the year. I'll try to keep doing this every week to come. I think it's going to be a nice format. Here's what's going on in the life of Sam Stone. Right now, I am walking across this field at golden hour by my home. I finished my first day of a full-time online CELTA course with Stafford House. So I've been up since 4 a.m. and it's going well. You know, I'm excited. I have a lot to learn. I think it's humbling. It's kind of a test of humility and courage because I was really anxious last night, but it went well. I'm excited for this. I also had a talk with Rebecca Swift, who's one of my bigger inspirations in life and an excellent leader, and I'm excited about going back to work at North Herman School for the summer session, talking about Frisbee, talking about an outdoor leadership program, talking about residential programs, and on top of all this, in the past week, I building out a new website, the Sentient Present. I could talk about this for hours, but for the purpose of this video, let me just say what it's kind of about. The Sentient Present is now, and it is us. It is us here together, alive. And more specifically, I call it a concert of selves, engaged in co-creating a joyful universe. The engagement is key to me. I find I'm at my happiest when I am physically, mentally, and emotionally fully engaged, you know. I don't thrive on my own. Even though I need time to be by myself and to read, I don't thrive on my own. There's the horse. So, anyways, we're walking out here because I went for a run after I finished class. And I decided to take off the headphones, and I stored them in the woods up here, and I forgot about them. And I'm taking this time to stop delaying and just record the reflection. So, back to where we were. The Sentient Present. The engagement is key. And at the Sentient Present, you can ask, how are we engaged? We're engaged in co-creating. So what are we creating? I have two building blocks. The start of my answer. And the first is we're engaged in co-creating the ultimate game. Ultimate is something very dear and near to my heart, and it is increasingly growing to be so. Something about the disc in flight is very beautiful and joyful to me. And I cranked out about 16 pages this week in the first kind of long-form essay I've ever written of my own free will. And I think it might be the best thing I've ever written. It's not quite done. I need some feedback and just some final touches, but really I should stop stalling and just send it out because that is really the cornerstone foundation, almost a manifesto type piece of what's going on here. So if you're curious about the ultimate game, stay tuned, let me know. Now, the second piece, the second unit, the building block of the Sentient Present is something new. And I'm gonna call it the ultimate campaign. My idea is something like this. Actually, let me take a step back. I talked to my good friend Rob Hardy recently, and he always has good advice. Always, I leave those calls feeling inspired and moving in a good direction. Now, he talked about his own community, Ungated in the Frontier, and how this year he is building the community that he wants for himself, and how that is this key, or that's core to everything. And I realized, what do I want in my life? I want to be around, I want to be engaged in co-creating with my closest friends and family, my kin, my stone kin. Stone for me is this metaphor, or rather a synonym for eternal. And so I want to be engaged in co-creating a joyful universe with my stone kin. One way to do that is to play the ultimate game, which is a game that is infinite and progressive, quite possibly seasonal and local active. It is a game that is fun and fair, and it is versatile, inclusive, accessible. The disc and the spirit of the game within Ultimate hold many of those attributes and that answer within it. You'll have to stick with me because this is the way my mind works. It swings around tangent to tangent, but now we're coming back to the Ultimate campaign. So I realized what I want to do, the people I want to be writing for and making things for, are the people closest to my heart, the Stonekin. And what I really want, and what I think a lot of us need, is more than an online community. It's like, I want a mission, a purpose, a cause, or perhaps more than all, I want a party. I want a party to venture off into the unknown, to share the discoveries, the pain, the laughter, and the joy of life with, even when we're not physically together. Because the truth is, this is a divergent time in my life, in my friends' lives, and I think perhaps in the world more broadly. So, I read this piece a few weeks back in Rick's Thoughts with a K. It was called The Meaning Crisis, Champions Never Die. And now I use this essay in the Ultimate game because he talks about the design and definition of games and how games function within society. Champions embody the ideals of a game, and if a game is fair and free, many people will be tempted to play it again and again. Now, he talks about the games we play now and the games that we might play to sort of structure society. This has gotten me thinking, along with Ultimate Frisbee, the horses, the ultimate game of life. We could have an ultimate campaign in honor of the spirit of D&D. Because what is D&D but a metamythical journey with a party of legends and kin. A daring adventure of enduring play and curiosity. A quest, a challenge, a shared drive which grows and grows. Now this one I realize I'm rambling a bit, and that's okay. The writing is coming along. I'm working on setting up the framing, and so my goals for this week are as follows. 1, I want to integrate ConvertKit and Ghost so I can start to segment and build an email list and actually deliver people the content they want to make, because I will do a broad range of things. 2nd, I want to write the invitation, the general description to the Ultimate campaign. 3rd, I'm going to work on writing personalized invitations for my core group of friends. With the Celta course, I don't know if I can finish all those personal ones this week, but if I can set up the email list integration, write out the overarching invitation and introduction to the ideas, and publish the ultimate game. That will be a brilliant fucking week. I'm also going to teach twice this week, 40-minute sessions online, starting at 4:30 a.m. I will be going outside every day as soon as my class ends, running around, playing frisbee golf in the woods near Hockenham, doing some pull-ups, chin-ups on that tree right there, and sort of just taking in the general beauty of home, as well as cooking every other night and maybe watching The Expanse. That show has been really interesting. I'm on season 2, episode 5. This is kind of what's going on in life. We're approaching 12 minutes, so I think this is long enough. My friends, my stone kin, and my future self, have fun out there. I love you. Peace.